Hi, Carly. Thanks for being here. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. So, I have a really simple 3-step formula for helping us move toward whatever we want. Okay. And so I'm going to share it with you, and then I'm going to take it into greater detail. Okay. So it's what I call the life design method. And the first thing is we identify what we want. Okay. That's where our desire comes in. And if we don't know what we want, it's like, where are we going? It's like getting in a car and not having a destination and just driving around randomly. So, number 1, identify what you want. This is all about our desire. Step 2, we address the obstacles. Do we have gas in the car? Is there something blocking the road, right? Like, this is how we get from A to B. Identify what we want, address the obstacles, and then the last one is align accordingly. So, and there's another layer to this, so stay with me. So, anything we want that we feel like we're far away from or whatever, just identify clearly, what do you want? What are the obstacles? And align accordingly. So what does align accordingly mean? Okay, so looking at all of this, and mostly when I talk about anything, I am referring to our mind and our environment. Okay, those are the 3 things that I focus on: your desire, your mind, and your environment, specifically your home. So when we talk about align accordingly, we want to align our desires within our mind and within our environment. Because when we know what we want, when we address the obstacles in our environment, whether that's our home, our relationships, our body, or the inner space of our mind, we're addressing the obstacles and we're already clearing the way to move closer to what we want. But then we want to align the interior environment of our mind and the interior environment of our home with what we want. And so that's everything I do is about using our environment so that it supports what's going on in this environment. Because just like I've spoken about before, we have innate superpowers. And most of the time we don't know what they are and we're not using them. And so that means that we're haphazardly going through our life. Like if we had a magic wand and it could do whatever we want. Hold on, there's a big bird. My dog's about to bark. I have chickens out. And a big bird just flew by. I don't know what kind of bird. So anyway, if you hear my dog bark, that's why. Okay, where was I? I can't remember. Okay, so everything I am about is desire, our mind, and our home. And if we can align those 3 things, then we clear our trajectory for whatever we want. Okay, so going back to the life design method. Identify what you want, address the obstacles getting in your way, and then aligning accordingly. So we can do this on a micro level and a macro level. And so just remember, when we are using the life design method, identify what you want, address the obstacles, and align accordingly, we're doing each of those steps in our environment and in our mind, okay? And that's why the neurodesign that I've developed is so powerful, because we're using the space of our home to access the subconscious space of our mind so that both align with what we want. Okay, and I'm not going to get into a lot of detail about the subconscious mind because that's another rabbit hole. So we start micro and go macro, or we can start macro and go micro. So what would an example of this be? So if you are having issues with, let's say, your love life, maybe you have no love life. Maybe your love life is on the rocks. Maybe you're just wanting to make it better. Why not, right? Like there's always room for improvement with anything. So the first thing I would do is I would look in my bedroom and I would say, okay, this is the space that is the most intimate and the most connected to love in my entire house. what is going on in my bedroom that is related to my love life? So first, you want to use the life design method. Okay, what do I want? How do I want my love life to be better? What would I like to experience? Now, go to the internal environment. What are some of my beliefs about love? Are any of those inaccurate? And then take the next step deeper and just look at yourself. Like, what are my beliefs about love? What are beliefs about myself and my deserving and worthiness of love? What are my beliefs around loving someone else? Then look at, okay, address the obstacles, right? Step 2, address the obstacles. So if we stay in the bedroom and we look in the bedroom, we're like, okay, where are the obstacles? What in this room is not aligned with how I want my love life to feel, how I want to wake up in the morning and go to bed each night feeling about love? Where are the obstacles? Where are the physical obstacles? What's going on in this space? Is there a huge pile of clutter? Is there exercise equipment? Is there an ironing board? So address the obstacles that are getting in the way that are not aligned with what you identified as what you want in the room. And then next, align accordingly. Now, let's bring some things in. Let's bring things into the bedroom that align with what you want for your love life, okay? And we can take this step much, much deeper. If you want to learn more about the connection between your home and your mind, I have lots of options. So first, you can watch the free masterclass, Power of Home and Mind. And so type masterclass in the comments, and I'll send you a link to the free Power of Home and Mind masterclass. 2, if you're like, I don't want to watch the masterclass, I just want to dive in and I want to start working on my space room by room so that I can empower my life, type blueprint in the comments below, and that will take you directly to my blueprint course, and you get a special discount. And then the next 2 things are, I have a reset program that takes you room by room throughout your home, and it addresses the space of your subconscious and your mind so you can rewire your mind. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm connecting it to like the Joe Dispenza rewire your brain thing, because our environment is the easiest place for us to access the subconscious and make it more conscious. And again, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of subconscious, but the whole reason why, as far as like address the obstacles, step 2, the biggest obstacle with us getting closer to what we want is our subconscious mind. And the way we access and reorganize the subconscious is through our environment. And so that's why this work is so profound. So if you're ready to jump in, type blueprint, and that will take you directly to the course. But if you want to go that deeper level where we work with the subconscious mind in unison with your home, type reset. And that will take you to my signature program, which is like takes you from where you are to where you want to be. And you're going to be your own curator of your home and your mind, and you're going to love it. And it will change your life. Like, your life will definitely change. If you want to integrate this work into a new career or your existing career, it's fabulous for designers or especially life coaches or holistic practitioners. Or if you're interested in integrating this work, type school in the comments below, and that will send you to a link telling you all about my certification program. So, the life design method. This is a 3-step formula for addressing any area of change you want in your life. Number 1, address what you want. This is all about your desires. Step 2, address the obstacles getting in your way. And step 3, align accordingly. And this is exactly what all of my work is about. We work with your desire, we work with the space of your mind, and we work with the environment of your home as a way to align 12 different aspects of your life So they're closer to your ideal, your personal potential. Does anyone have any questions? This is sort of a shorter live. One thing I do want to let you know is that amazing photo that I put on the post for this, with that target in the background. That is Stephanie Henderson's artwork. And if you need to just soothe and calm your nervous system and need to regulate your nervous system, I highly recommend you check out her art. It is simple, and it's like color studies, right? Like all of her work is like a color study, but with simple shapes, simple lines. And if I had to pick one artist who just nails it for creating art that soothes and regulates the nervous system, it would absolutely be her work. So that's Stephanie Henderson. If you go to the post for the live, you'll see a link to her work. So a few more people joined, and so I just want to reiterate that the life design method is something that is completely integrated into the programs that I've created. It's identify what you want, address the obstacles getting in the way, and align accordingly. And what that means is, number one, we have to know what we want. Like, our desire is fundamental to reaching our higher potential, toward living our version of an ideal life. Like, our desire, the thing about desire is we think that our desire is outside of us. It's something we long for. But the truth is, our desire is in us. Our desire is life's way of communicating to us and through us. And so we are meant to follow it. Like, that's why we're here. Like, our desire is unique to us. So that is one thing I'm just so adamant about, is changing this mindset around desire. And so identify what you want is what lights you up? Like, what's your desire? And then what's getting in your way? Like, and it's a mental game. Like, 95% of what we want, or the obstacles getting in our way, it's the head game. It's totally the head game. And how do we address that? How do we deal with it? We start with our environment and the space of our home. And I've created a methodology that is so fabulous, that takes you room by room through your home. It's called the reset. Takes you room by room through your home so that you can align your desire, you can address the obstacles, and you can align accordingly the physical environment of your home and the internal environment of your mind. And so if you're interested in learning more about this, you can type school, and that will take you directly to my certification program, which is unlike anything else you've ever experienced. It's neurodesign, it's desire, it's consciousness. You can type blueprint in the comments below, and that will take you directly to my Blueprint for a Self-Designed Life course, which takes you room by room through your home and shows you the significance of each room on specific areas of your life. And I also threw in a great discount. If you want to watch a free masterclass, type masterclass, and that will send you to my Power of Home and Mind masterclass, which integrates science and soul and desire into the process. It's fabulous. You'll love it. And there was one more thing. If you want to check out my books, just type books, and that will send you to my collection of books and also a discount. So I think that's it. If anyone has any questions, feel free to DM me or put them in the comments.